Hello, Digi here with part 4 of Let's Play Soar the Stars. Quick little update. We have now dropped to 2nd place and are tied for there with the Hivers, with the Lear coming in at 3rd. So with that little update in terms of placements, let's get back into the game.
System update.
Alright, nothing in particular we need. We are in the process of building the next colonization fleet. Oh, I just realized we could set up a trade route here. Let's do that. Me and my inattentiveness. Alright.
Yes, my Khan. More ships will be built.
With that taken care of. Let's end the turn.
System update.
Next world explored. And as we've had happen several times already, it sucks. So let's go to Badoon. It seems to be the closest star.
Our tribe will lead the way, my Khan.
First of our freighters has been built. It's still gonna take 2 more turns for the rest of them. And our next colonization fleet is ready. See, now where was that world? See, there's Magipur. Darn it, I lost track of it. Isn't that annoying? But this does allow me to show you the next feature of the game. By clicking on this pie chart, you bring up a whole list of interesting tabs. One of which, the Explored System tabs. Through it, we can find all the worlds that we have seen, organizing them in a specific way, and we can find worlds that are actually, well, good. Like Zadoom, which is what we were wanting. There it is. Boy, that's got some distance on it, doesn't it? It's gonna take them 9 turns to get there.
We set wing, Morukan.
We seriously need that world. Speaking of which, I'm going to be sending this fleet. Never mind, it won't reach. I was intending to send them to one of the other 2 worlds in this system, have them repair and refuel there, and then send them off to the colony worlds. But they won't reach any of these other places. So, let's start building our next fleet. It will take a little while because we've got to wait for the freighters to complete. But, Squadron CNC, at least 1 tanker, and a thermal. The basis for every fleet that we make. After that will be variations.
Yes, my Khan. More ships will be built.
Yeah, we already saw Ixion and how it sucks. So, next turn.
System update. The answer was quite simple, my Khan.
Oh? Hooray! We had 2 breakthroughs in technology. We've got ultraviolet lasers now. Woohoo! That's some good stuff right there. So, let's check out what else we can research.
We will cleave the darkness, Khan.
To the research screen. Oh, we didn't get anything new from the ultraviolet laser research. To be expected, what with the randomized tech tree. However, the next upgrade that I want to get, which will be very handy considering the distances between our colonies. Let's see, where is that? Fusion. It's going to take a while for us to get it, but if we can get it ahead of schedule, then it'll put us way ahead of everybody else. And considering the distances between the various worlds that we have, being able to move faster, better, will be a major advantage. Let's get it.
The knowledge will not remain hidden for long.
Can only get it to about 44 turns at best. Oh, and we've found another world down here. Talos. Not that good. But this cluster is actually pretty decent. Out of the 3 worlds we've explored, 2 of them are actually colonizable. That ain't bad. So, we're still waiting. Ooh, the freighters at our home world have been completed, meaning our next fleet, offensive fleet, will be showing up soon. However, I want to cancel these real quick because it's time to upgrade our ship designs. Slapping on UV lasers on everything.
It is a most cunning design, Morukan.
This will seriously upgrade our firepower, which is we kind of need.
We will remember the plan of this ship, my Khan. It is a most cunning design, Morukan. We will remember the plan of this ship, my Khan.
Again, not very exciting seeing me
It is a most cunning design, Morukan.
very slowly change a single facet of our fleet. But, as I said before, kinda needs to be done.
We will remember the plan of this ship, my Khan. It is a most cunning design, Morukan.
Good thing we have at least plenty of point defense. It would really suck as if the randomized tech tree didn't give us point defense. Makes things so much harder.
It is a most cunning design, Morukan. We will remember the plan of this ship, my Khan.
Alright, now that we've got UV lasers on everything, let's get that next fleet built. Or at least started. Alright. There we go. That should work.
Yes, my Khan. More ships will be built.
Next turn.
System update.
Again, nothing too much happening this turn. Yeah, I apologize if it seems kind of slow in the early game. Not too much I can do about that, all things considering. You know, I'm going to send this little fleet back to the homeworld to regroup with the colony defense fleet.
As you say, Moral Khan.
Just to add a couple of extra ships to them.
System update.
And we have just explored our next world. Colonizable, but not all that good. You know what, let's explore some of the worlds a little closer to the planets we're planning on colonizing. Shall we? You know, why are you flying to a world we have already explored? You go
We
there.
rise as one, Moral Khan.
You go there. And we've hit our next prohibited world on this little cluster.
We will cleave the darkness, Khan.
And they are auto-repaired and auto-refueled. So, since Zadoom is the best colony we're going to be having anytime soon, let's send it there. And they don't have nearly enough fuel to get there. Wonderful. I suppose we'll have to wait for this tanker and thermal to arrive before we can send them out. What would happen if we combined our newest fleet with them? Nope. Wouldn't make it either. I need more tankers. Lots more tankers.
Our sisters will build fine ships, Moral Khan.
You know, why don't we go ahead and check our trade income, or trade input. Trade tab. Yeah, let's go with that. You only have one trade route established on each of the worlds that have them. But as I said before, it's kind of early turn. That's to be expected. Our trade income is currently 70,198. Not too bad. I expect that number to grow in the next couple of turns. But for now, let's build more freighters. Really get that trade income going. Once this trade route gets active, we're getting 176,271 income per turn. That's pretty darn good. Thias is also going to be pretty dang high with 113,311. Told you Morhick, you get a lot of money through trade routes. Luckily, with all this more money income... Oh, wait, no, it went down. Never mind. Nothing else really interesting. Next turn.
System update.
add these new tanker ships to the new fleet. Now they'll reach the doom.
As you say, Mortal Khan.
Let's send them out. And go ahead and queue up 4 more of them to put onto our new fleet.
The time has come. Increase the flock.
Next turn. And we have encountered an unknown menace at the next mini cluster. Wundagore. Let's see what it is. And it's another asteroid monitor. Let's see if we can get away from this thing. I know you guys may be kind of wanting to see a fight with an asteroid monitor, but I don't have nearly enough ship tech to hope to do anything to it but get an utter curb stomp to me. And here comes its planetary missiles. A little bit of damage, not much, but hasn't decided to become peaceful yet, unfortunately. And now you can see my ships are scattering since I told them to just up and run for it, however way they can. Let's watch and see if they make it out. Oh, there goes our tanker ship. And unfortunately, we did lose the tanker ship. Luckily, they still got a range of 65.8 light years. Well within the range of Left Condi, one of our worlds, so they're automatically heading back this direction. Which will work. Next turn, that little fleet that was at Left Condi will be arriving at our home world to reinforce our newest fleet. And our first extra cluster colonization fleet has arrived. Let's take Majapur.
There will be an oasis here, my god.
We've explored Manticore. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that world. Size 3 resources 4,322 and only a cost of 4,220. That is amazing. I'll be building a colonization fleet next turn so we can get that awesome world.
Our tribe will lead the way, my Khan.
Since it seems like this cluster is empty of enemies. Even better news? Wait a minute. The Anak Kia Asteroid monitor is ours. That's right. We are now in complete control of it. So any enemy fleet that lands on this world is going to have to face our fury. Ooh, and we get 15% bonus research for the next 5 turns for completing this special project. So we've got 29 turns to get fusion. Hooray! You know what's even better? We can now do another special project research to take control of the asteroid monitor here at Wundagore. Get another one. Even better. Let's start that research, shall we? Now then. That's taken care of. Start building our next colonization fleet. Because that place is so cheap, we shouldn't need more than a single colony ship to make that world pretty good for us.
The shipwrights stand ready to build.
Alright, let's end the turn.
System update.
The Magipur colony is ours. Still not all that great at the moment. Still losing 10,494 income. Let's boost up the terraforming, see if we can get this one profitable faster. Arrived at Hebron. Nothing interesting. Next world.
Yours to command, Moroccan.
Crankcore. Also useless. Next.
We rise as one, Moroccan.
And that little fleet here has been made. And now that actually we could save some money by, instead of building 2 new pelicans and thermals, just sending this nest with the old style pelican and thermal that we have sitting here. Let's also continue to work on our offensive fleet. Alright. Let's see. Go away message. I'm trying to get out of here.
The shipwrights stand ready to build.
Alright. It's still going to take several more turns for both the colonization fleet and the defense fleet to arrive at Zadoom. But hopefully it'll be all the more worth it once they get there. Just 3 more turns. 3 more turns and we'll have that world. And we've got a new sector open for trading. Unfortunately, none of the worlds are in range for this sector. So yeah, can't do all that much, unfortunately. So let's end the turn.
System update.
18 turns left till fusion. Some good news right there. And our next colonization fleet is ready. Let's send it out. Unfortunately, I can't remember what world it was. It was Manticore, just like I thought it was originally. Me and my lopsided mind. Your eye's not that good. So let's continue to explore the worlds in this little cluster.
As you say, Marukan.
And Lit Kandi's getting closer and closer to being, well, profitable. Though Magipur will get there a lot sooner. Just 2 more turns, and the Kappa colonization fleet will arrive at Zadoom. It's in the turn.
System update.
Draco. Colonizable. Not great, but not nearly so cruddy as some of the other worlds we've explored. Let's go to Sphinx next.
As one, Marukan.
Our offensive fleet is growing in strength, currently 24 destroyers, compared to this one which has 29. Still need some work, but they are a bit more advanced in design. Let's build some more. Add plenty of drone ships. I always gotta have plenty of drone ships. And we're definitely going to need to add some more tankers to this fleet if we want them to get anywhere at any reasonable speed.
The time has come. Increase the flock.
And next turn we will have Zadoom. Well, 2 more turns.
System update.
And they have arrived. Let's colonize this.
A new oasis for our people, Marukan.
We have arrived at Uxor. Colonizable, but its cost is monstrous. Kao Vanu will be this exploration fleet's next stop.
As you say, Marukan.
Our newest offensive fleet is growing in size and strength. Isn't it great to see? Definitely going to have to consider getting a lot more tankers in this thing though. It's only got a range of 28.6. Not even enough, barely enough to get to Magipur. Definitely not enough to get to Zadoom. We'll need to make sure they've got fuel if we want them to be able to defend anything. Which is why we're researching fusion. But let's check our trade income. 140,396. Good stuff. So, that's in the turn.
System update.
And the Zadoom colony is ours. Only 7,171 lost income. Not too shabby. Let's up the terraforming so we can get this place running as soon as we possibly can. And let's start construction of a couple of more tankers.
Our sisters will build fine ships, Marukan.
For our offensive fleet. And I think this will be a good place to end it. Thanks again for watching. This is Digi, signing off.